Okay. Fun times. Da na 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 na. Yeah. That goes back up there, it would seem. It would seem. Ether! Time to die, sir. On level 28. Like a pool expert. Aquarama. Tan to hide. Ocean. Well, essentially we want to head south. Or southwest, rather. Close enough. Yeah. Stabbed him in the butt. Sack of poison bombs, ladies and gentlemen. Poison bombs? You want it? Yeah. Aquarama. Yeah. I didn't even see that guy there. He just kind of died by proxy. You were in the way, sir. So I had to myrtleize you and such. Ether. Tough to Phoenix down. Trying a new Baja Blast variation. This is Baja Flash. Apparently it's pineapple coconut flavored. Wow. Has a weird taste to it, that's for sure. Hollow green. It's yellow. Figured I'd at least try it. Not a big fan of like coconut, but you know, figured I'd try it out. It's not bad. Has a pretty interesting taste to it. Da na 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 na. Fran level 30. I definitely prefer the Baja Punch. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ether. Black chocobos again. They must die. They must be defeated in battle and such. I'm just killing them as they sleep. I think this has... I think that's something there, but we can't do anything with it just yet. I'm not a big fan of coconut. It's okay in small doses. Ether. It's a Garif warrior who apparently can do ice magic. Da-na-na, potion. Do-do-do, ether. Phoenix down. Down, down, down to Cripple Town and such. I defeated you, sir. What are you gonna do about it? Lots of black chocobos here. They're always sleeping. They must be removed. They must be removed from the ballpark. Just to see if they had coconut, and they would reject it if it didn't. That's terrible. Here's where we need to go. Jahara, land of the Garif. Good times. Banks of the Sogod. And another teleport crystal. Very nice. Da-na-na-na-na. Cartographer's Guild, there we go. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? Yes, I would. Jahara and Osmond Plain. Disappointed if a particular box didn't have any coconut chocolates. Osmond Plain. Da-na-na, now we can see the whole area. Lull of the land. The Elder Knoll. Gertie! Only 30 here? Wow, that's cheap. Garif Warrior. Who are you? This is Garif Land. No place for human children to play at games. They are wayfarers. They bring no harm. I saw them cross the Osmond Plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains troubled them not at all. You ventured upon the plains alone, War Chief. Again. What business have you with the Garif? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. Half-eaten chocolates. If this is your wish, War Chief, then you may pass. These days see many humes wandering through our lands. Oh, okay. How you doing? Ah, I have not made introductions. I am Supinelu, War Chief of this village. We Garif have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the human world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As War Chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? Oh, you know, I'm just doing some stuff. I see. So you too have come to ask about the Nethicite. You must speak with the elders. Though our masks may make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look with your eyes, listen with your ears. Okay. Half-eaten chocolate style. Okay. Da, 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 da. What is this? Another Hume visitor to our land. This is most unusual. Have you two come to speak with our elder chieftains? Yes, I have. A William Shatner Valentine's parody and a Golden Girls clip. Denied. Dun 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 dun. How you doing? Warrior Goromo. Ah, you are the Hume the war chief has spoken of. You have crossed the plains to learn of the stones, yes? I believe the elders can tell you much. Okay. Sounds good to me. You seem a great warrior, but it is best you avoid certain caverns. Already been in there. There are many fell creatures there, and of late, worse. A fiend with strange powers has been seen. Perhaps this is why the other creatures there have grown yet more violent. That's a shame. Old War Chief Kadalu. Ah, you are the Humes our war chief saw on the plains. Welcome to our village, protected by the clear flow of the Sagot. I am Supinello's brother, Kadalu. I worry, for Supinello often goes to the plains alone. Why, when the others surely wish to train with him? He is stubborn this way. Your pardon. I spoke of a personal matter. Please forget it. You have business with the elders, yes? On you go. What is it, Hume child? Have you something to ask of this wizened man? Ah, you wish to know of the Nethicite. It is a word I hear quite often of late, though. I know not why, nor do I know anything of this stone. So too did I tell the Hume child who asked me before. I'm sorry. Ask another of the elders. Perhaps they will know. Uh-huh. What is this red ring around one of the chocolates? My lipstick. Gross! How was I supposed to know what was inside? Denied. Garif heard her. The green creatures you see in my enclosure, livestock and all Ivalice, no part of the Nana goes to waste. Meat, hide, and bones all have their uses. They are strong against drought and cold, and, oh yes, easily herded. Okay. You have the look of one who wishes to know something. If it is something that I know, good. Ah, the Nethicite. You are not the only one who has asked me about this. It saddens me to admit that I know nothing of the stone. Magicite contains within it great power, thus have we worshipped the stones from the beginning of time. Yet I have never heard of this Nethicite. Perhaps the High Chief knows something of this. If you have not spoken with him yet, go. He will be with Geomancer Ugello. Geomancer? There's a Geomancer, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, you are a traveler, yes? Our village is not like a Hume village, but you are welcome to find what comfort here as you may. Okay. Apparently. There's a shop! Garif Trader. Do you need anything? Please take your time, for the world has much of it for the taking. Okay. Bum bum bum. I imagine they'll have it for around the 4th. They may end up keeping it if it's successful, I don't know. But it may just end up being a seasonal thing. You never know. Nothing new here. Oh, we can buy stone. Remove stone petrify from one ally. Fire, there we go. Deal fire damage to all foes in range. Takes 16 MP. And bleed. Takes 12 MP. Heavily damage one foe over time. Nice. And we've got loot to sell. That's for sure. Magic lamp. Gasol greens. Throat wolf blood. Wyvern wing. Destier main. Fensta. It probably will, I imagine. But who knows? Grimiora dead. Bone fragment, the San Francisco tree. Crooked fang. Horn. Giant feather. Chocobo feather, here you go. Good boy. Large feather. Small feather. Quality pelt. Tanned hide. Quality hide. Blood wool. Braid wool. Yensa scale. Iron carapace. Aged turtle shell. Turtle shell. Scorpio gem. Libra gem. Gemini gem. Aries gem. Storm crystal. Water crystal. Earth crystal. Dark magicite. Storm magicite. Fire magicite. Fireball. Water magicite. Wind magicite. Earth magicite. Dark stone. Storm stone. Okay, there's some new bizarre goods. Eye openers for 1280. One kiss not enough to stir you from your slumber. Perhaps a set of 5 will do the trick. Now with matching tufts of Phoenix Down at a price that'll make rival retailers blush with envy. 5 Phoenix Downs and 5 Princess Kisses. Golden Garb, 3980. This 3-piece set includes an ornate breastplate, shield, and helm, seemingly wrought of pure gold. Golden shield, golden armor, and golden helm, all of which we have. Triage kit. Travelers be prepared. Contains both high potions and tufts of Phoenix Down so you can venture out with confidence. 12 Phoenix Downs and 3 high potions. Okay, that's fun. Have you heard of the monographs? Merely bearing one of these on your person aids in the retrieval of objects from the foes you defeat. There are different monographs for different persuasions of adventurer. As a merchant, I would love one, if only I knew where it might be found. I already have them, dude. I think I have all of them. Although there could be more. You never know. You never freaking know. Hi, Cheap Zayalu. Uh-oh. Oh, what is this? More Humes come to visit us. A little bigger this time, but no matter. You need not tell me anything. I know you have come to our village to learn of the stones, the Nethicite. We Garif have knowledge of this, passed down from father to son, mother to daughter. Some of it remains, some has been lost in history's sands. Some of it was lost on a trip to Sonic's for the red, white, and blue slushie. I know nothing of the stones. You must speak to the great chief. He alone holds the deep knowledge of these things. He alone remembers all the tellings. Cross the bridge to the north. There you will find him. There are watchers at the bridge, so I think it best to speak with War Chief Supinello. Okay. May I ask you a favor? Give this to War Chief Supinello from me. Okay. You get a Jaya stick, whatever that is. There is no rush. When you next happen to meet him, you may give it to him then. May you find all the answers you seek. We got a Jaya stick, whatever that is. Is it loot? It's loot. A fragrant stick of Jaya wood, said to protect the bearer from evil spirits. Heh heh heh. Geomancer Ugelo. Sitting here on the earth, one comes to see many things. The great flow of the world, even the flow of man's thoughts. Okay. Do. What else is going on around here? How you doing? There is a wood to the southeast of here, where the mist is uncommonly thick. Even its flowers are perilous to man. If you would pass through that wood, be wary of places where the mist runs thickest. That's a shame. Many people come to our village of late. Perhaps the road to Giza is open. Once again, we can bring medicinal herbs and the fine cheese of the Nana to the people of Giza. When the rains have lifted, I will do this. Okay. I guess so. War Chief Supinello. That which you carry, is it a Jaya stick? Sure is. The High Chief has given this to me. I shall receive it. I thank you for bringing it to me. Now, did you learn what you wished? No, do not tell me. It is written clear upon your face, so even the High Chief could not help. Then you must meet with the Great Chief. I would meet this Great Chief. Yes, it is true. The Great Chief may know something that would aid you. Yet, arranging an audience may be quite difficult. He often takes off to Sonic's to get the red, white, and blue slushie. I must learn more about the Nethicite. I cannot turn back now. Please tell your Great Chief that I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of Dinas King Wraithwall. If the Garif have passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know of the Nethicite that the Dinas King once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I have looked into your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, Hume child. I give you my trust. The Great Chief is ahead, across this bridge. Okay. That's pretty cool. How many butts did he have? If the War Chief has given you his trust, so shall I. Go, meet with the Great Chief. Tell him how good the slushie was. I shall. I shall do just that. Bum bum bum. Uh-oh. The Great Chief is ahead. Will you meet with him? Yes, I will. Probably kick his ass, too. That's what I'm gonna do. Coconut style.
This Nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. then we are no different.
What?
You don't know
In
either?
ages past, the gods made a gift of Nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us.
That's a shame.
Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the Nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield Nethicite.
Cannot wield it. So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the Nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst, a terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethicite whom the Nethicite itself desires.
Ah! It's Larsa! The pool expert. I hear he goes to Sonic like daily. He likes their tots.
To Baromi, Faith.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omasaith. With the blessing of His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Raffler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
to protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rassler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find them.
Chili cheese products. They do have chili cheese tots. And fries.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromeses.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet waiting on Baromeses.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Bashi.
Holy Mount Baromeses stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Yacht Yensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
Larsa joins the party as a guest. Do. So, you will leave. Will you stop by Sonic's for a coney? I sure will. Take this as a token of our parting. You get a recurved crossbow and a quiver of onion bolts. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I have spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Take care on the road ahead. Should it lead back to our land, you are welcome guests. Spirit of the land watch over you. Okay. We got a recurve bow and such. I don't know if that's any good, but... Oh, we didn't have one before. Oh, it's a recurve crossbow. Excusez-moi. Is it better than the burning bow? Probably not. Actually better than the perimeter crossbow. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, let's see what we got going on around here. Bum bum bum. So we can do a hunt now, which is it's a good time to do it since we have a guest who's in level 35. Not as high leveled as Ash, but pretty up there. Da-da-da, he's got some good spells. He's got the bubble spell. Didn't you know? So we'll take this time to do some licenses. See what we got going on around here. Mystic Armor 7. Shades of Black. He can cast a spell now, that little mother beeper. Mystic Armor 10, Mystic Armor 8, I mean. I don't know how to count, so you know how it is. Let's see. Dispel and Stona. Black Magic 5, Fire and Poison. Their licenses, you have to get licensed to use licenses to use each ability and piece of equipment. Ooh, Thundera and Blizzera. Sadly, we don't have them yet, so we'll have to wait. Vanish and Balance. There you go. We got some nice spellage going on here. It's always a good thing. Let's see, what do we want to get for you? We could get the ribbon for 215, but that's I don't think we're even gonna have that for some time, so probably wouldn't be the best thing to get. Traveler, there you go. Increase max HP by 150. We'll take that. Bum 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 bum. Light armor 8. I'll take that. Alright, what do we want to get with you? There's the shell shield. I guess we can get that out of the way. Since it has its own license. Just for that, for whatever reason. Battle lore. Battle lore. What do we want to get with you? Magic lore. Magic lore. Thundera and Blizzera, but we don't have them yet. Mystic Armor 6. Staves 3, Flame Staff and Storm Staff, both of which we have. So that's cool. We could get Flare, but we certainly don't have that yet. Not even close. Be kind of a waste getting that this early. You probably don't get that till towards the end. Pole 6. Bone Crusher. Whale Whisker. Revive! We don't have that yet, but we can learn that for when we do get it. Light Armor 7. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Good times being had here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Alright. Do. Woohoo! We're gonna drop a save. We're gonna drop a save. So we want to talk to the Mark petitioner, who's all the way to the west. Probably in one of the areas that we didn't check since the cutscene triggered. Dun dun dun. Let's go this way. I think he's somewhere around here. There he is. You have seen the bill posted for the Enceladus. I have wondered what sort of person would come, but never did I expect someone who was recently at Sonic's. No matter. It is nothing. You are truly here to hunt my mark. Yes, I am. Truly, good. Even if you are a child. Pay me no mind. All elderly are as I am, slow to trust. Let me explain the situation. You know the Osman Plain. You must have passed through there at least once. A very valuable herb grows there. Yet the Enceladus, it tramples my precious herbs to dust. Oh, as you can see, I'm quite agitated and salty. I may have to throw a controller later. Normally, the warriors of this village would vanquish it for me, but this time, well, suffice it to say, I need you to do this. The Enceladus can be found on the eastern edge of the Osman Plain. It is often seen in the Shred, I am told, where we took out those rare game. Warrior Hasimo knows much of this creature. When you leave this knoll, you will find him standing guard at the bridge. Talk to him there. Now go. I trust you will do this for me and return safely. Yes, I will. The hunt begins. Good times. Da-na-na-na-na. See what's back here. Probably something cool back here. Or, not. To the east of here lies Perimena Rift. On days when the snows are heavy, the creatures known as elementals can be seen there. Take care, for they are quite dangerous and unfond of man. That's a shame. They don't like me! Old bastages from hell. There's chesticles, reverse mode, and pheasant Netsuke. Okay, I guess. Causes healing and damage to have the opposite effect on one foe. Yeah, so that makes it so healing hurts you and hurting heals you. It's very interesting. Pheasant Netsuke improves potency of restorative items such as potions, and brings defense up by 1. So that's an interesting dealio. Dun da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Woohoo! Denied. Okay. Anything going on over here? How you doing, sir? Do you find my mask odd? You may look upon it all you wish, yet I will not take it off, lend it, or sell it. All Garif receive a mask the day they are born, not to be removed until the day they die. This has always been our custom. Okay. Kinda like the dwarves. Alrighty then. So I guess now we want to talk to some dude at the entrance or some such nonsense. Woohoo! You ask of the Enceladus. Ah yes, this is the mark. Now I recall. It can be found in the east of Osman Plain in a place called the Shred, but going and finding are two different things. First, you must know that the Enceladus detests the creatures known as the Wu. To lure it out, you must first rid the area of these Wu. Once all the Wu are slain, depart a while, and in a short time the Enceladus shall appear. That's what I remember having to do. You have to clear out all the Wu before the Enceladus appears. So that's kind of a thing. But only kind of a thing.